today's video, I'm sharing some Tablescape ideas for a pumpkin-themed baby shower. This is a gender-neutral theme, so it can be for a baby boy or a baby girl, but it would be perfect for a fall or autumn shower. However, by simply swapping out the kind of flowers to suit the season, this theme can be used at any time of the year. I'll be showing several different centerpieces and 6 color options for table linens. So if you're the kind of person who is more visual and you can't always decide what you like unless you see it, then this video is designed just for you. For the first centerpiece, I grouped together some multicolor fall pick stems and flowers. You can hold them together with a zip tie or some floral tape, but I just used a rubber band. To hold the arrangement, I just used a clear glass bud vase from the Dollar Tree. Did I mention this centerpiece is going to be very budget friendly? To give the arrangement a little more texture and warmth, I wrapped the glass vase with this burlap fabric. I left the edges rough for a very casual, rustic feel. The points of the fabric just kind of stand up, or some of them flop over, like a burlap sack. Again, I used a rubber band to secure it to the vase so that this arrangement could be easily disassembled and reused another way. By the way, I made these for a client who wanted a very simple yet festive look for her baby shower. Not everybody wants to have large, over-the-top arrangements for their centerpieces. So this one is going to be very low profile so that her guests can easily have conversation across the table. I had to keep reminding myself, just keep it simple. She wants very simple. Now, of course, I couldn't leave that rubber band showing like that. No, that would be tacky. So I covered it with some nautical rope. I made a very simple closure with some hot glue, and to be sure that the cut edges of the rope wouldn't unravel, I hot glued those too, just to seal it off. A second very simple centerpiece idea is to use this twig wreath form, also from the Dollar Tree. You just put some flowers into the wreath and add that same glass bud vase back into the center. But this time, you'll want to use a candle. It can be a real candle or a battery-operated candle, depending on what your venue allows. These kind of centerpieces are inexpensive, very pretty, and super easy to set up on the day of the shower, especially if you only have about an hour or so to decorate. I found this really pretty cloth backdrop on Amazon, and this is where we're going to pull all of our color inspiration from. I just love the soft, muted tones that almost look hand-painted on in watercolors. Now, I have this pinned to my curtains because my backdrop stands were being rented out at the time I was filming this. But you'll get an idea of how each color table linen will look up against this sweet little pumpkin backdrop. When I saw this backdrop, I thought about my friend Falana. She calls all babies little pumpkins. Here's an even closer look at all these beautiful muted tones. I'm going to show you 6 linen colors to choose from. Let me know in the comments below which ones you like best. Linen color number 1, terracotta. I'll be layering in some different table setting items just to give you some inspiration. Woven placemat with a cream dinner plate. Add in some coasters. These have a gold leaf design on the edges, which ties into the metallic wording on the backdrop. You can use these ramekins to serve butternut squash soup, a mini pumpkin souffle, or fill with candy or mixed nuts. Look how perfect this soup tureen is that I found at Ross stores. Yes, you can use it for soup, salad, or any kind of casserole that you're serving. This silver and gold spoon rest is also from Ross. These leaf pattern water glasses from Dollar Tree also fit the occasion. Or for a more formal look, you can use wine glasses. Here I switched out the plain solid cream plates for these pumpkin printed plates. I found these at Family Dollar a few years ago. I think this combination looks great with the backdrop. Now this time I've layered in a gold charger on top of the placemat. This of course picks up on the gold leafing design that's in the coaster. Here I'm showing it as an option without the woven placemat. Linen color number 2, sage green. Another simple centerpiece idea is to use this tree stump trivet from Ross. Just like in nature, I feel like sage green and trees go great together. Add a single taper candle on a gold holder with a few stems and flowers on the bottom, but not to completely cover the trivet or the candlestick holder. Can you see how we pulled out that same sage green tone from the leaves of the flowers on the backdrop? If you love green, this could be the one for you. Next, I'm showing a white linen napkin on the plate with a simple wooden napkin ring. Or if you really want to match your centerpiece, you could go with something like this. I found these tree stump napkin rings on Amazon. For even more color, look what happens when I bring those pumpkin plates back. Linen number 3, Burgundy. If you prefer dark, rich, moody tones, this one right here may be your choice. I think camel and burgundy always looks good together, and this basket is in that camel tone. Now this one is easy. A basket full of white pumpkins is another simple centerpiece idea. And this one perfectly fits the theme. Yes, let's bring those gold chargers back in. If you're having a very intimate occasion with just a few close family and friends, I would certainly splurge on using real dishes, real glasses, and stemware. But you could also adapt this tablescape for a large party by using paper plates and plastic utensils. Amazon, eFavorMart, and even Party City has such a nice selection of disposable items that still look very high-end and elegant for your gatherings of 50 to 100 or more. Just because you're using disposable items doesn't mean that your tablescape has to look cheap. It just means you need to shop around, find what you're looking for, or if you don't want to do that, hire a decorator like me. Oh yeah, take a look at our flower centerpieces that we made earlier in the video. This time I have them surrounded by some small votive candles, but the votive candles are resting on those same napkin rings that we used earlier. It just kind of gives them a little bit of height, and it also ties in with the base of the centerpiece, which is that wooden tree trunk trivet. Linen number 4, bisque. Now this time I just grouped those same interchangeable items on the table so that you can see how this makes a clean, bright color palette. Linen color number 5, chocolate brown. I think chocolate brown looks great with burnt orange leaves. And you may be wondering, where is chocolate brown in this backdrop? Well, if you look closely, it's in the stem on the pumpkin. So subtly, your eye picks up on that color and connects it all together. Linen number 6, blush. Blush pairs well with gold, rose gold, or any of the items that I showed earlier in this video when used with this backdrop. I hope this gives you the visual inspiration you need to decide on your color palette. My client actually chose all 6. She went with a different color linen on each table and unified the tables with the burlap floral centerpieces. So that's another option too. If you like these kinds of videos, please give it a thumbs up. And if you want to see more, press these live links on the side. I'm Steph Storm, and you'll see me next time.